Hi guys! So for today's video, I am going to be showing you my completed wardrobes because recently I have been working on reorganizing them. I've been changing some things around. I got some new hangers, that's kind of how it all started, and I also added a rod in this one so that I could hang some more things. So I'm gonna just start off by saying I have two of these wardrobes, and one is on each side of my bed. This is a wide shot of what my room looks like, and I did move my bed out for this video just so I'd be able to get in here a little easier, but there is an aisle that I'm able to walk and I can open these doors and get my stuff. So these I got a couple of years back at IKEA, and I will put the name of what these are called on the screen, but unfortunately it seems that they've stopped selling this particular model in the US. I think they have it in one other country, but you can't like order it and have it shipped because it would be extremely heavy and expensive. So they do have another model though that's kind of similar. It's not quite as wide, but it's pretty similar, so I will link that in the description if you guys are interested in getting something similar. I absolutely love these. I cannot say enough good things about these wardrobes. The amount of things I've been able to store through the years, I've changed them, there's just so many options of stuff you can put in it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up first and show you guys how I did some changes. I'll show you the before and after, and I hope you enjoy. So come along and take a tour of my wardrobe. So here is what the after looks like, and I am so pleased with the result. I feel like it looks incredibly tidy and elegant to look at. My favorite part are the hangers, and these ones I will show you guys the box of what I got. They were from Walmart, and they are the Better Homes and Gardens brand, and I was able to get a box of 30 for $9.97, which I've priced these, and that's a very good deal for 30 velvet hangers because the velvet do tend to be more expensive. So what I really like about these is the hanging bit. It has a pretty rose gold color, and a lot of the ones I was looking at on Amazon and such, they were like a chrome, and it just looked a little too industrial and not feminine enough for my liking. So I like how the rose gold looks, and it's just I open up my door and I'm just like, ah. So you can see this second rod hanging up underneath this shelf. I moved the shelf up, and then my dad helped me to drill new holes in here. I really wanted to be able to hang some more shirts than what I previously had, and that is because some of these materials tend to get wrinkled if they're folded, so the more stuff I can hang, the better. Another reason why I like these velvet hangers is because the clothes stay on it perfectly. They don't slide off like they did with the plastic hangers. It does take a little bit more time to get the clothes on the hangers. You can't rush it, but it's well worth it in my opinion. So it might be a little bit hard to tell, but I organized this by sections first of all, and then I also organized by color. So over here, these are all of the tank tops, as you can see, or like the sleeveless type of shirts. So I started off, I have like pink, purple, some mint green, and then it progresses into the darker colors and the darker prints. And even though it probably doesn't look that organized, there is a rhyme and a reason to it. So then it progresses to some lighter colors and a lot of lacy type of things. There's white, and then it gets into the 3/4 sleeves and the longer sleeves. So that way, depending on the weather, depending what mood I'm in, I'm able to easily see and to just grab stuff. So this is tanks and more of like my dressy shirts on the top, and then down here these are the shirts that I actually tend to wear the most, and these are like the 3/4 sleeve and long sleeve casual shirts. So again, I started with like pink over here, and then it progressed into mint green and blue, and then the darker colors over here. So I really like doing that. That's something I've been doing for years, and it's something that helps me. I don't know if it'd help you might find a better way that you like organizing. Maybe you prefer to do it by, you know, style or by material, but whatever way that you find works, it helps so much rather than just having your clothes be in random order and trying to figure out what you want to wear. I also should probably state the obvious before we get into the video anymore. I do have a ton of clothes, and you guys, Goodwill has been my guilty pleasure to go to and to walk out of there with bagfuls of things and only spending a small amount of money. And I will admit I've gone more times than I need to, so I do have a lot of clothes, I will fully admit that, and I'm probably going to have to come back on my Goodwill trips now that my wardrobe is pretty much simply stuffed. So I'm going to move to the right side, which has some shelves, and I'm going to show you guys, this is now where I store my folded shirts, and these are all materials that don't really wrinkle. So I'm going to start up on the top here, and these are all folded t-shirts, and as you can see, I did the color coding once again. I started with like purples and went down to mint green and blue. There's like some black. I know some of the colors are kind of mixed in, but there's also a rhyme and a reason to why I did it, because some shirts I tend to wear more than others. So yeah, that is just all of the t-shirts. And then moving down, these are all tank tops that I fold, and I left this space in the middle here because this wardrobe is pretty wide, and just putting one row of shirts was kind of a waste of space. So I figured out if I folded these in 3, I could put 2 rows, and it doesn't actually fall over. It's just because I'm trying to do it with one hand, but this way here I'm able to like slide stuff. You can see I have a sachet back here. I can just slide stuff. I can see what's in the back, and the stuff that is in the back is the stuff I tend to not wear quite as much for whatever reason. So I really like doing the 2-layer row type of order for these shirts because they're smaller shirts and it just works better. Sorry if whatever I'm saying is not making any sense, because when I'm talking on camera I just kind of blank out and I don't even know what I'm saying half the time, so I listen back later and I'm like, oh, what on earth. So moving down, these are some more long sleeves that are folded, and these are more of like the sweatshirt type of material, a little bit thicker, so I tend to wear these when I'm cold or like when it's winter. So I have like purples and pinks, and then this white rack you see here just barely fit in here. I couldn't believe it, and it really helps with my stacked shirts because I'm able to do 2 rows, and that way if I want, say, something in the middle, I'm not having to take both of like this entire stack. I'm not trying to like mess with it, so it makes it a lot easier. That's an idea if you put shelves in like that for your stacked stuff, and that way it's just less like your stuff doesn't fall over. So then moving down, I have some more long sleeve shirts, but these are pretty much all like, they're just plain. They don't have any print on them except for a few. There's like this one and this one, but they're all pretty much similar materials, and that's why I put them together, because my brain just tends to clump things together for certain reasons. So those are all of those type of shirts. And then down here, these are all of the sweaters or the lace type of sweaters that I have to wear a camisole underneath. So by keeping these all separate, I will realize that when I go to grab one, I'll be like, oh, I need to put a tank top or whatever underneath here. So again, color coded and just really pleasant to look at. Now I'm going to show you guys the wardrobe on the opposite side of the room. There's also something I'm going to tell you guys at the end of this video that's going to help me with choosing my outfits and remembering everything that I have. I'm pretty good at remembering my clothes, but sometimes I don't always remember which combinations are my favorite to wear, so I'm going to tell you guys a little tip at the end of this video. Alright, so for this wardrobe, I decided to keep it the way that it was made originally, and I didn't add a second rod. So on the top here I have the rod that came with it, and then this is how the shelf looked, and I just left it that way, so this way I have one that I'm able to use the shelves with. So this one has a particular type of shirts. Over here I have sweaters and pullovers, and then these are all like the plaid cotton collar type of shirts, which I tend to wear these mostly in fall or like autumn. So I kind of just have them all lumped together. And then over here, these are all of the dresses, and these kind of hang down, as you can see. So it wouldn't have worked good to put these particular items in the other side where they'd be hanging down. So I have them over here. And then underneath that, I have my onesies, and yes, I have a lot of onesies. And then this is where I keep some of my Build-A-Bear clothes, which I will do another video of. I have my bathrobe and then some more like PJ pants and stuff. So that works really well for up there. And then down here, these are all of my hoodies and my kind of like thicker fleece type of jackets. So I just have them all folded, and I love grabbing hoodies, so it's great to have them all together and color coordinated and stuff. So that is what is in this side. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to add. I do have some hangers left that I'm able to fit a few more things over on this side, so I'm not sure what I might put, but I guess I could just save them for future. So we've finally gotten to the pants and the skirts, and I'm just going to start off, I'm going to start on the bottom here. So this is where I keep all of my skirts, and I recently have gotten into skirts so much. They're so comfortable, and I like to wear leggings underneath them. So I do have quite a collection of skirts, but they are so much fun to wear. I just fold them in half, and then I keep those on the bottom. And then above that, I have all of my kind of like athletic leggings, I guess you would call them, and a bunch of different colors. These are so comfortable to wear, and I just love leggings. And then above that, I have all of my slacks and my colored pants, and I'm not sure what else to say. Again, you can see that I have them by color, and yeah. So then above that, these are all of my jeans. And I have them on the higher shelf because I tend to get at my jeans the most, and it's a little bit more at arm's reach for me to switch them out. But so these three, they have the pants, and then the bottom one has the skirts. And then this one at the top is probably my most disorganized shelf, I guess you would say. It's not disorganized, it's just kind of random. So these are all short leggings that I wear with my skirts. They're like capri leggings. These are some more leggings, but they're like a heavier material. And then in the back here, I have rompers and some short shirts that I have to wear like a tank top underneath because they're like a crop type of top. These are vests. These are some tank tops that I used to wear when I went jogging, but I haven't jogged in forever, so I don't even know that I'm gonna keep those. I might go through and give some of this stuff away. So then in this back corner here, I have my vests that are folded, and yeah, that's pretty much what is on the shelf. It's, like I said, it's kind of random, but it's just the leftover bits and bobs that I didn't put on my other shelves. I decided to put them up here. I also wanted to point out that I still have my Frozen stickers on the door of this wardrobe, and I did this so many years ago. I just think they look really cute when I open up my door, so I probably should add some stickers on my other wardrobe to have it be matching. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys those. So then under my bed, I have these storage boxes which slide underneath. I have 4 of them, and I put some of my clothes that I don't really wear as much for whatever reason, but I'm easily able to slide them out from under the bed. So this first one I will show you. This one has shorts, and I used to wear shorts quite a bit, but I've gotten more into skirts. However, I do still wear the shorts sometimes, so I didn't want to give them all away yet, but I just keep them in this box, and then, like I said, I can just slide it out and be able to grab whichever one I want. In this next box, I have some slippers and some thick slipper socks that I wear, and I love being able to have them all together so I can just slide it out and pick out whichever pair I want to wear during the day. I'm always wearing slippers because my feet are always cold, even though I'm always hot. So for the third box, I'm using it to store my massive collection of socks, and I used to store these in my wardrobe on a shelf, but it was honestly really wasted space because I couldn't stack them all the way up. So it works better to put them in here. And little tip for you guys, if you want to put clothes in these type of boxes, you can put dryer sheets around and it smells so nice when you open it. It smells like fresh laundry. So I have like the longer ones folded over here. These are the thick winter socks, and then I have the no-show crop type of socks, and then these are the just like regular socks, I guess. So yeah, I really like this box to put them in. It works out well. So my fourth box is currently empty, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Now you might have noticed these wooden cabinet units that I have on each side of my room, and these I use to store my underwear, my PJs, and also some bags and like some purses. And I'm not going to show that in this video because I'm going to do another video probably after this one that shows my purses and bags and accessories and how I store that. Maybe my shoes as well if you're interested, but I just wanted to mention that's what's inside of those units. So I told you guys at the end of this video I would give you a tip on something, and I wanted to tell you guys about an app that I recently found, and this is not a sponsored or a paid review. I just wanted to share this with you guys because it has been very helpful for me. So it is called Stylebook, and it was $4.99 I believe, but it is every penny worth it. You just have a one-time price that you pay, and it organizes, it's like a virtual clothing wardrobe basically. So you can customize all of these different categories you see. You can add whatever you want. You can remove stuff if you don't want that category. And for example, I've started adding some t-shirts. So you can see here I have them all by color, and you can just move it like this and it'll scroll through and show you what you have. And the other really cool thing is if you're looking for a particular color or a particular type, like say I really want to wear something Hello Kitty and maybe I want to wear green. So you can tag when you upload these items, you can tag it, and if you type in Hello Kitty in the search, it'll pull up all of my Hello Kitty shirts, or it'll just pull up the one if I search for green. So it is amazing. If you have a lot of clothes, it'll help you to find stuff. You can also create looks, and right now I have some that I've done in cute and colorful looks. These are looks that I really enjoy wearing when I go out, and I want to remember because sometimes I forget like what accessories and all that, and it takes forever in the morning. So this is an example of one that I put together. You can just tap on stuff, you can move it around if you want. Actually I have to go to edit first if I want to do that. So you hit edit and then you can just drag stuff around. So it is so fun. I absolutely love doing it, and if it's the night before I have to go somewhere, I can just look through this and pick out my outfit ahead of time without having hangers be all over my room and clothes everywhere that I have to put away. So I just thought I'd mention that to you guys. It's a great app if that's something that you would be interested in. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, and if you have any other questions I didn't cover, feel free to ask. I hope this gave you some ideas and some inspiration on organizing your own clothes if you want to. You don't even need wardrobes to like organize. You can obviously, most people have like a closet, which I don't have a closet because I took the doors off my closet and I use it as like a little nook area. So that is why I got these wardrobes. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will try to film a part 2 of this. So yeah, I'm gonna say bye. Thanks for watching.